God damn, I'm always laning against the fucking Wraith.
Yo, can one of you guys swap lanes with me?
Welcome back,
Lax or
guys.
Mo?
I have a gameplay
I
video
got you.
here for you guys today. It's just me playing solos.
Invicta, you want to go
I
with
have
7?
some randoms. I have game chat on, so hopefully it doesn't bug no one.
I'll go blue.
I'm doing a voiceover for this one. I didn't get the chance to record my live commentary while playing this one. But if you guys want to see live commentary in the future, let me know. Leave a comment. I'll gladly do a live commentary while playing. But this matchup that I have, you know, it's kind of a tough matchup. It's a Great Talon versus Haze, which Haze being a more close range character, Great Talon being this extremely long range character that's just really good at the laning phase. And for those that don't know, the laning phase is about like the first 10 minutes of the match, where usually you have everybody just farming their lane like crazy. Sometimes it can end earlier depending if anybody gets ahead, and then the ganks start, and then team fights start to slowly build up. And you know, I could drop some beginner tips in here too. Well, people that would like to know how to play the game, you're enjoying watching the game. For example, like, I'll be able to show you when I kill this next minion with the CS, or, you know, people call it CS. I can show you what claiming souls looks like. I will wait till we get there and I will explain to you what it is. But this whole matchup I had with this Great Talon was extremely rough. Like, it almost for a little while felt like I couldn't do anything against him because he's able to just stay so far and safe away from me. But as you'll see in the gameplay, I do figure it out. I figure out a good strategy to play against him. And when we get to that, I'll explain why I did it. So that way you can see why I end up winning lane. See, like right here, when I kill the minions, they don't drop any kills because when you melee a minion for last hit, you confirms the kill, but nobody could steal it. So if you're playing against someone like this Great Talon that wants to keep denying you over and over, it is a good way for you to make sure that you're getting your money so you can buy your items and you're not falling too far behind. And then the souls that come out right there, like I just got denied, those are the ones you want to try to shoot after every time you shoot a minion to death. Whether they shoot one to death or you shoot one to death. And he's just constantly harassing me. It feels like there's almost nothing I could do. But I end up just playing really, really safe in my base. And I just keep farming, hoping that I can catch up or get ahead of him. Because right now he's ahead of me. He keeps denying me. I try to make sure I deny his souls whenever I can. Because he's just playing this long-range game that I just can't do anything about. And as you can see, he's doing some insane damage in the early game. It is very, very rough to deal with a character like this when you're playing such a, like, get-in-their-face type character. That, nonetheless, on solo lane as well. And for those that don't know, this game is not like League or Smite or anything like that. There's no, like, dedicated lanes. I just solo by chance. So one game purple could be a solo lane, one game it could be a duo lane. It changes every match.
Can't resist my will.
Sometimes when you play with a friend and you're just duo queuing, you're more likely to duo together in the same lane. And if you don't, the game has voice chat, so you're more than welcome to like talk to your teammates, see if one of them wants to swap. Most of the time they will. Usually no big deal. This game has like some of the classic MOBA toxicity, but also, I think since a lot of people are learning the game, not as many people are toxic. And, I mean, if anybody's bothering you and they are being really toxic, honestly, you could just mute them. See, right there, I took kind of the risk trying to confirm that minion, and I was overestimating the melee range, and I got kind of punished for that. But this next item that I buy here, it lets me not only heal myself, but it heals for an extremely long time, so I can definitely get full health off this. The problem is if I get hit like that, it goes away. So, good item, but it is something you either want to take cover for. You can shoot yourself, you just cannot get hit. Whether it's by minions or players, you just cannot get hit. But it got me back in the game. I'm pretty healthy now. I have extra regen, so whenever I'm not taking damage, as you can see, my health's going up pretty fast. So as long as I keep playing this safe position, I will get ahead. I'm already caught up to him. Now we're just neck and neck. He's trying to still poke me. I'm not letting him. In this game, you can also peek around corners. You just have to like aim right on the right side of the wall because the camera's more focused on the right side. So it's right side peeks only. And, you know, I want to give a little commentary for this match, so it's not just purely gameplay, but after a certain point, I think I'm just gonna leave it, and you guys will be free to watch. And hopefully you guys enjoy. Hopefully you guys are enjoying Deadlock if you're into the game. I know I am. It's right now I'm playing nothing but Deadlock, and just a few days ago when Space Marine dropped, I started playing a lot of Space Marine too. I would be glad to record that as well if people want to see that. I'm thinking about doing a whole campaign playthrough with a friend. Maybe 2 friends actually. Which one of them also records himself. I'm not sure if he's decided whether he wants to drop a campaign playthrough, but you guys are more than welcome to check out his channel as well. I will link it down below.
Have fun. Don't get dead.
As you can see, like, as I'm farming up, I'm just lining myself up to eventually gank him with the invisibility. But I want to make sure that I can burst him down in the process of doing it. I do not want to let him get away. So I'm making sure I have everything I need, so that way I can get the edge over this lane. I can start winning this lane back. As you can see, I'm starting to feel a lot more confident. I'm playing a lot closer. I'm not in behind my tower anymore. As I'm getting stronger and stronger, looking for just the right lineup to beat this guy. I'm pretty sure right here he sees me. He knows I'm there. But still gonna make a play on him. I ult him, so that way I can get free damage. And boom. Just like that, I won the lane back. It's gonna take him a little bit to respawn, so I can gain some control, get some free farm for myself, get some tower damage. See, the thing about the souls too, as long as nobody shoots them, they eventually pop on their own. So since he's not here, I don't need to shoot them. They just pop, I get my money. And the way it works is before 10-minute mark, half the money is split between the minion kill and the soul. But after 10 minutes, all the money is in the soul. So it's more crucial after the 10-minute mark to make sure you're shooting that soul if there's other people on lane with you. Here I take a step back and go buy some more items. Trying to get all the things to just keep bullying this Grey Talon. Because right now I'm ahead and I want to maintain that lead. Even here, just hitting camps. Making sure that I keep my money up while I'm waiting for the minion waves to come back out. Minion waves here, I leave the camp for now. I'm gonna go back and finish that camp. Just gotta make sure I get this minion wave. I don't want to lose out on money. He's back to doing the same thing again. But if I just keep playing this smart, taking my time to get my picks on him, eventually he'll fall so far behind I won't have to play safe anymore. Here I thought I could flank around through there, but I was wrong. So now I'm just waiting. That was an extremely poorly missed knife for me. But he's hurting, I'm hurting. I still have my healing item, so I'll be fine. I'll maintain the event. Here I get ganked. If I remember correctly, I survived this. No, never mind. I did not survive that. I got absolutely nuked. Yeah, I played this match, I want to say yesterday or 2 days ago, I think. So I can't remember exactly all the things that happened, but I'm watching it again as you guys are watching it.
Bought that off a Knickerbocker that was about to get. You're looking to survive. You came to the right place.
Yo, guys on yellow, they're right next to you guys.
They're doing their own thing. I don't even know if they're in comms.
Yeah, that gank was super crucial for the Grey Talon. It caught him back up to me, and it let him take tower, which kind of sucks for me. I don't have my safety anymore, but I make sure to punish him for it. I'm not gonna let him get away. I'm like absolutely getting mega ganked here, but I remember I was just happy I got my one here. It sounds goofy as hell, but I got my one. Not only that, him dying first, I ended up getting some money. He didn't, so I got a little lead on him again. But you'll see. As in this match, I slowly begin to pick up and get really, really strong. I make some bad plays. It's just very easy with this character to start getting greedy sometimes. And maybe that's just a me thing. I start getting a little too confident. I start getting really greedy. So there's going to be bad plays here and there in the match, but nonetheless, I will go positive and wouldn't say carry the match, but definitely one of the big contenders in the match.
I'm coming orange. Can we look for something here?
We got Talon, Ivy, and Guy. I think. What the
If I remember here, sadly you guys can't hear my game set, but if I remember here, while they were having a team fight, I decided to push lane, not only for the free farm, but just to get more lane control, because minions play a big part in this game. I don't, like, in Smite, pushing a few minion waves, you know, definitely takes a Phoenix, but I feel like with this game, you don't always need to be pushing the minions, but if you own more of the lane, like for example, you see how it's turning more purple than red, I've noticed that the more that there is there, it takes the enemy minions longer to move down the lane, so your minions will naturally stack up on their own without you having to push so much. So your minion wave will eventually just get so fat that it'll take towers on their own without you having to even push them. So just getting a lane like more than halfway pushed up is always worth. Yeah, I was trying to get this Paradox. She kind of, I missed the knife, she ran away, took a quick little shop. It's one of the hidden shops on the map. You can see them on the map, so they're not like hidden, but they're underground. They're neutral too, so anybody can use them. The problem is, you have to just remember you're not safe there. You can very easily get ganked there. I see a chance to take a free tower here, so decided to go for it. I believe no one ends up contesting me. Oh, yeah, I think I remember what happens here. This is like, it's funny the way this lines up, because it looks like somebody had Soul Jar, and they just left it, and you can see it there in the background. It's just like slowly flying down lane, and it's just free money for me. I got a tower, got a minion wave, and I get Soul Jar, which Soul Jar is like, the best way I could describe it for anyone that's played Smite, it's basically Gold Fury, but there's nothing to kill. Instead of killing something, you're doing a delivery. But it scales significantly better than Gold Fury ever does, because as the match goes on, Soul Jar starts giving more and more money. You have to also make sure, after you deliver Soul Jar, make sure to shoot those souls, because if an enemy comes up behind you, they can very easily steal those. For those that are wondering why I'm as such a bullet-based character, I'm getting bullet resist shredder. I know some people would understand already if you've already played Deadlock and played Haze, but Haze naturally has spirit damage built into her kit on the 3. It's more of a passive than an ability. So as you're shooting things, it's when you get 30 stacks from shooting them, which build up extremely fast with this character, by the way. It procs spirit damage. So it works really well with bullet resist shredder because it's basically always up.
Oh, I'm on my way.
Yeah, if I remember, I died for that kill. I overextended a little bit because I thought my teammate was pushing up with me a little bit more, but he ended up dying too, and I don't know, I just genuinely thought there was more of us there. I had like full map awareness. I was just in the zone, ready to just kill people.
Oh, nice.
It happens to the best of us. Sometimes we get tunnel vision.
Wraith just teleported like 3 times as far as she normally does. I don't know what that was about.
Oh yeah, here we're talking about this because
maybe, but I don't. Mo, did you see that shit? That was like
yeah.
Guardian
See,
to
you
Guardian
can't even hear me
teleport.
responding to him, but I was telling him that I believe that the
from
Wraith might have
our
been
Guardian
using like
into, like
the game basically had its own version of Blink, which is called Warp Stone. So I thought he was like Warp Stone and then using his natural character built-in teleport. The crazy part was he didn't even have Warp Stone, so I'm not sure what he was doing, but
oh yeah, it's
maybe
cool.
I just don't.
Yeah,
I haven't played that character.
That was silly.
So maybe I don't understand it.
Now they see me.
Can we get some help on yellow? They use cooldowns. They use cooldowns here.
Oh yeah, this kill, that death, I remember was so sad for me because it was, as you saw, it was such a free kill, and I tried confronting with the melee, and I got parried. And when you get parried, man, especially like when you don't have a lot of defense or health, you're basically just dead. So I was pretty bummed out about that one, because honestly, had I not got parried, I would have killed her, and I might have been able to get out or even kill that Great Talon as well.
Let's get this walker.
Here, I'm just making sure I get this lane pushed back up, because you can see somebody left this lane pushed up. So the minions are just doing all the work on their own. And this is like the perfect example of what I was talking about earlier. These minions will just keep stacking up, and if you don't come and clear them, they will take towers, they will take your Phoenix. And in this game, it essentially has like a double Phoenix at the end. Or like, I'm more like a double tower, because it's not the walker again, it's two guardians. So it's like a double tower at the end before they get into your base. These minions they're no joke. They don't do a lot to the player, like smite one or minions do, like early phase. But man, they will destroy objectives if you let them. If there's enough minions stacked up, they'll kill the Titan by themselves, no problem. Even like, or as in this game, it's called the Patron. They'll kill it, no problem. If you're not careful, you will get backdoored by minions if you're not paying attention.
Paradox is taking Urn over. Wraith's already at blue.
I see Wraith.
If I remember here, I was waiting for whoever had Soul Jar to show up.
Yeah,
I don't
last
remember
year,
if they
see that
do or
shit?
don't,
That was
but
insane.
Yeah, that was ridiculous. I saw that. I can't believe that thing can go that far.
Someone mid.
yeah, if I remember, they didn't end up showing up, or they were part of this team fight over here. So I think I just ended up going to help the team fight.
They delivered the
Another bad play from me here. I don't think I survived this one, honestly. No, yeah, I definitely died here. Like I said, definitely some plays I made where I just let myself get singled out and got overconfident. But I promise you, if you watch the rest of the match, it goes very cleanly. I start making a lot more better plays. I start realizing what I'm doing wrong.
Nice.
infernus has become a problem.
If I remember, I have no problem destroying this Wraith. She tries to get away from me. Oh no, yeah, she tried turning around with her. Oh, but if I remember, I win this fight.
Here too.
Yeah, honestly, guys, sometimes, like for example, with that Wraith, if you, especially if you have lifesteal, if both people are low, it's better to just fight. In that instance, if she just turns her back to me and is running away, it's very easy for me to just pick her off because, you know, all I have to do is chase, land a few headshots, and it's just over with her. She might have had a better chance if you just stayed shooting back at me, honestly. But I remember here, we knew the Infernus was kind of fed, so I figured this is a good time to just get on the Infernus, try to pick him off.
Holy shit, yeah, they must
Yo, Mo,
have just, like,
can you come yellow? Can you come yellow? We can kill guys together pretty easily.
they must have just buffed the shit out of Wraith's teleport because it says in the skill description it has a range of 50 meters.
Even in the late game, it's so important to get these these camp farms, because these camp farms will just keep you ahead. Even these little, like,
Nice, man.
here in this room, this vending machine that you're gonna see here,
Let's do
You have to
let's do
punch
Earn.
these to get souls out of these. You will lose health doing it, but like it's all super important. You get a decent amount of money from
Ivy
these.
telling orange.
Like as you can
That
see, my
one
money
might
went
be
up by
good
like
idea.
at least 300, 400. If you just doing that in between your rotation, you will get farmed up. You just have to make sure that you're also getting minion kills. You're participating in team fights.
Wraiths here too.
Sometimes it's not worth rotating. Like if you're on purple lane and somebody's getting ganked on yellow lane, if I'm telling you right now, for new players, it is not worth making that run. You're gonna miss out on so much money that you're gonna fall behind. You're gonna be wondering what you're doing wrong, even if you're not dying. And like, you just have to make sure that you're effectively farming at all
They're on
times.
me.
And as you can see on my
Got
back,
out.
when I go out of cloak, you probably
Great
saw it
waste
before I was
in
in
a row.
cloak. That giant ball is a signifier to anyone around me that I have
Fired
unsecured
through the
souls.
veil.
What unsecured souls are
Paradox.
what you get from doing jungle
Just
camp.
came out.
It's a little confusing. As you can see, the unsecured souls are counting down, and the way that it works is over time they become secured and normal. But as you can see, it's not making my money go up because the unsecured souls are already counted towards your total. So they're already technically there. The unsecured is already part of my like full amount of money. If that makes sense to people. And it just makes it that if somebody kills you, they can steal your farm. So when you're doing a lot of jungle camps, just be careful. The way to secure them faster than waiting for them to count down is just go buy something.
Getting the drop on them and not the other way around.
And I guess like a good example for anybody that's still a little confused on the unsecured souls concept, the best way to think about it is, say you have 1,000 souls, right? But 500 unsecured, you still only have 1,000 souls. It just means that when you die, you could drop 500 of your souls, meaning when you respawn, you'll only have 500.
This could be an ambush.
I hope that, you know, helps some people understand it. Cause I know some of my friends were having a hard time understanding it. It took me a little bit to understand it too, but it's just the way that they visually display it, it doesn't make too much sense if you overthink it. It's honestly just a thing of not overthinking it.
Good lord, they're all here.
Position.
Not all, but several.
Yeah, if I remember, this is a team fight that if I'm not careful, I'm very easily picked off. I think I get out of this one alive. So I don't think anybody ends up chasing me down here, but it was a very, very bad positioning for me to try to go in there like that. So that's why I ended up retreating, because I'm trying to make sure that the rest of this match, I don't have any meaningless deaths. I don't remember if I still have any, but I try to avoid them as best as I can. Yeah, there, I believe what just happened is I got too greedy and the enemy team just rotated really, really quickly. But I guess I try to make sure that they're not completely meaningless. There, I don't think there was too much I could do. I swore I had a teammate with me. I don't know where he went. I don't know if he died. Or maybe he just wasn't doing a lot. I know, like, some of my teammates were, even though they were making decent callouts or they were trying to help, some of them were very underfarmed.
Teleport thing.
And for a good while, it was just me and Vidicta that were caught up. So it was a little rough. It was definitely a little rough at times.
Yeah, the items in this game, giving everyone access to a long-range teleport is kind of not. This is gonna be a balancing nightmare. I mean, shit, it already is.
Yeah, I think if I remember here, I was going, like, me and this guy were just talking about it. I do think the game is not as unbalanced as some people make it out to be. There is definitely some unbalance in certain
you
things.
can't
I mean, the game
counterplay
isn't
anything.
alpha,
You have to counter-itemize everything.
but honestly, a lot of it is just knowledge. I think people are just lacking knowledge on things. I mean, shoot, I don't know everything
two
either.
on me
Like,
here.
you can say I'm still relatively new. I have like only like 40, 50 hours at this current moment, but it's all a learning experience. Like, there's certain characters that I'm learning how to fight that when you first fight them feel broken. Like that one I just killed right there, Lady Guys.
Let's do mid
Her
bounce off
ultimate
that. There's three dead.
makes
Three dead.
you-
Let's go. Everyone run.
Her ultimate makes it that she steals your health bar. So if you're full health and you got her low, she'll just steal your whole health bar. And it doesn't instant kill you because you can't drop any lower than 30% health. but she gets this massive heal, so it's like you're almost guaranteed to lose. So the way that I found this best of fighter, when you know you're starting to do serious damage here, you need to start backing off and maintain a distance, because that ult is a close range
Someone
ult.
just parry on top of it.
So as long as you're maintaining your distance from her, you will end up punishing her, and she won't be able to use that ult, and there's nothing she can do about it, unless she runs something like Warp Stone. But if you're expecting that, and you know she has that, you can still just keep backing up more and more. Like I said, it's a very, very close range ult. It's avoidable, is what I'm trying to say. It's just definitely avoidable.
Furnace, yeah. Wait, we need a group though. Let's not waste this.
There's even another character that's not in this match.
Exactly, yeah.
For example, it's a character named Bebop, and he has this. A lot of people like to, when they make a spear build, which is ability damage build, they'll run the grab and then run an item called refresher, and they'll just double grenade you. And in late game, that's usually an instant kill. But the game does have its own version of sanctuary, and I think some people don't realize that yet. But if you pop that sanctuary, you won't take damage to those grenades. Yeah, if I remember, this team fight was just falling apart. I remember I get picked off here by a Grey talent. Like, it felt like he almost came out of nowhere. I overstayed my welcome, honestly. I stayed there way longer than I should have. I should have gotten out like the rest of my team was getting out. If I remember, I built Toxic Bullets here because Infernus players usually build a lot of lifesteal because it works really well in his kit. So I started building some anti-healer to make sure that, you know, he couldn't get that advantage, because honestly, if you let him lifesteal like crazy, it could be so bad. Oh yeah, I definitely anti-lifesteals him. I built 2 anti-heal items. Every time I fight him, he's not lifestealing at all.
I'm gonna let somebody else take front line for a change because I'm just eating 4 at the start of every fight.
Yeah, this Great Talon was super quick. It was very hard for me to keep up with him. I don't remember if we get him.
Honestly, probably
Nah, he ended up getting away, if I remember. Didn't think they couldn't get the snipe shot on him. He went too far in. He was just so dang fast. It was so hard to keep up with him.
To death. Yep, and literally no counterplay to that.
Destroy the sapphire flame.
Alright, hold on guys. Try to survive if you can.
I don't remember if I get out of this. I don't think I do. Because this looks super cooked.
So they may die.
Oh no, I think I actually survived this. Yeah, get away. I get away. I remember now. I ended up hiding down here. She couldn't find me. She ended up leaving. It was a really risky play, but it ended up being worth it for that Infernus pick. The more I keep him shut down, the better. Because that is a character that, if you let him farm, he scales really nasty. And man, does he start doing some serious damage if you let him scale.
A ton of initiators. We're just not using them. Like, if we get a big Lash ult or a big Mo ult or even a fucking 7 stun, we win the fight.
If I remember here, I was having a hard time deciding what items to buy because my character does barely any great damage, so buying spirit items kind of sucks. There's some that help, like the cooldown, duration, but it's one of those things that makes it, when I hit late game, it's a little hard to know what to build. At least for me right now, my current level of experience. But I have played some more yesterday, so I have racked up a few more hours, and I'm figuring things out. I'm trying to figure out the characters I enjoy. So far, I've enjoyed every character I've played, but I definitely have my favorites, such as Haze, Viscous, There's another one. There's a third one. I can't remember his name right now. Maybe. Maybe Infernus, but I don't know. Sometimes I don't like his early game. I would want to say maybe I enjoy Ivy
There's
more.
no
So I
place
think
I can't breach.
those three are my favorite. Be my favorites. Viscous at the top, Haze second, and then Ivy third. They're all just very, very fun characters to me. Viscous especially, like, he's just this little goo man, and you could do such like a crazy like brawler build with him. And sometimes you can fight like 3 people at once, and you're this just unkillable monster, and it's just so much fun.
We live in interesting times, don't we?
Then like
we are
even
down
as
hella
that
numbers. You guys
unkillable
should try
monster,
to get out
you
instead of
still do some
Just get out, get
serious
out.
damage
Don't,
too,
don't
which
die
is
with them.
just
Don't die with them. Don't die with them.
which is so much fun.
They took a flash.
Yeah, honestly, I'm grateful for that teammates call up because sometimes, like I said, I get the tunnel vision. I'm like ready to go in there to help. It was almost like he snapped me out of it. Him just saying that, like, don't go in there, don't go in there. It's like, oh shoot, I looked at the map. He's right. Like everybody's cooked. I see the kill feed. Everybody's just absolutely cooked. I would have just died if I would have gone
I'm
into.
already dead.
Under attack.
Actually, I'm gonna try and lead them away for a bit, though.
So it falls on me.
Did what I could, but Paradox can one-shot me.
Shrine left.
And here comes my favorite part of the match. This match is like looking absolutely cooked. It is looking disastrous. It is looking like we're not gonna win. But as you can see, there's still some to the video left here. So I'm sure you guys are knowing where this is going. But
Under attack.
this match just ends up being absolutely crazy. I remember just taking so much damage here, and I honestly don't even know how I managed to get that kill. How I even managed to survive. Like, if it wasn't for my teammate there, I think I might have actually been cooked. I ended up getting picked off by the Infernus that I don't know why he was just sitting around that corner. But we pushed him back enough that we're fine right now, you know, we're not hurting. Well, we are hurting, we're down 2 shrines. Our patron is, well, you see, as you can see the patron health bar, there is 2 patron health bars. It's like a 2-stage
This
thing.
Paradox, guys, is over fucking
The
extended
patron
right
is
now.
definitely hurting, but it's not over yet.
Parry them! I make my own opportunities.
Yeah, if you have a CC ability, you need to call out who you're gonna go on, so that we can actually focus on one.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I remember, the main problem here was that they're talking about, because, like I said, you guys can't hear my game chat.
Honestly,
anytime
it
I was in a
just
team
seems that
fight,
instead of trying
we
to
would-
initiate fights ourselves, the starting gun of every fight is
They-
when everyone just annihilates whoever's in front.
Yeah, we have to be proactive.
Which-
Like Mo Krill, you should be calling out whenever
I'm
you're
letting
the
them
girl.
finish here, so I don't have to try to talk over them, but
Pretty much what. Yo, you wanna go with this raid?
yeah, the problem was mainly the Moan Crow. The Moan Crow, like, he had a few good
Paradox,
ults, but
yeah,
he
keep
wasn't
raids-
talking to us at
raids
all,
on me.
so it was making it a little hard to, like,
Shielded me,
coordinate with him
Paradox
at
is good.
times, because he would just ult, like, whoever comes up in front of him. Like, see there, he's ulting someone, and, like, no one's really that close to him to capitalize on that, and the person ends up getting away.
This could be an ambush.
My knife is still something that could be called out too, and I call it out from time to time, but most of the time when I knife someone, I basically kill them on my own, so I really don't. There's no point in me calling it out sometimes.
Nighty night. I can go where I wish.
Attack.
Yeah, I mean, this is a definitely a team coordination diff above all else.
Your will crumbles.
you guys are wondering why I always initiate with the punch thing, it's because that's the most efficient way to initiate with that knife, if you can. It just does significantly more damage than you just trying to shoot them. It's like an Overwatch. Somebody that's slept, they wake up. If this Infernus and this Lady Guys were more focused on the objective, they would have won. But their teammates absolutely folded, and we gained the advantage with a team wipe. And
There we go.
it's just, this is the
It's a lot
turning point of the
easier
match
when
for
we're
us.
actually starting the fight, so we just need a little motivation.
I'd be a fool to leave this.
Let's go mid.
I'm farming as good as I can, but I can't do anything without team assistance.
Yeah, if I remember here, I was telling him that he should try to get farmed up a little more. I told him in
I
you
mean,
know,
it's
the
not
most
even
polite way I
that,
can.
but like I was farming, and then Wraith got on me, and people called out fight Wraith. I fought Wraith, and I was sitting there for 2 minutes waiting for people to show up to help.
Can't believe I get to sell my wares.
And then I look at the map, and everyone decided to go farm instead.
Boys ain't gonna believe it.
Yeah, if I remember
Like,
here, my
this
teammate is
we're
just
just horribly
he-
uncoordinated.
the Shiv is really like, how do I say this?
Let's group.
He
If we get picked, we
keeps-
can do mid boss. Group.
It keeps like
Try to get to our.
wanting to
Marco over
team
here.
fight too much. He's too quick to jump into a team
Ivy
fight, which
Smith.
can just be bad in this game at times. Because if you're too far, and you're honestly better off just pushing a lane and farming. Because pushing a lane matters. Like it really does matter, just like it does in any other MOBA. Here, the mid boss, Fire Giant, or whatever it's called in League. I'm not a
Yeah,
League player.
four
Sorry,
of
don't
them
know
are
what it's
blue.
called. But what it does in this game, instead of giving like your team like a massive like set of buff, it buffs your minion waves so they become super minions, and it also makes it that
Wraith's on me.
the respawn time when you die is cut in half. So you get like a free reduced or 50% reduced respawn, which can be huge because it lets you push super hard aggressively. Because you almost don't even have to worry about dying because
Ruin your life.
Okay, I think
your
it's
team
just
gets
gonna
wiped by the
start.
time they get back to your base.
Let's
You're
do
already
mid
all
boss,
back
let's do
up.
mid boss.
I'll make
Yeah, I'm just gonna try and put pressure on them. Y'all take mid.
If I remember here, I wanted to stay with Shiv because I really didn't want him getting just singled out by the Wraith and the Geist. They could have gone extremely poorly if he did.
Yeah, they're still back here.
Just
They don't
freed him a
realize.
free kill and get rid of his Rejuvenator super early.
Alright, we're good. We can back out.
The rejuvenator is descending.
If I remember here, I went for the minion wave on yellow because the minion wave was just starting to stack up, but I didn't want it to push on its own and get into base and
Yeah,
start
we,
hitting the
We
patron.
need a group. As soon as we push up, it's just group boy.
I can go where I wish.
Yeah, let's just back up until everybody's grouped.
The
Careful, Ash. They're all over there. Get back to where Shiv is.
You can see, even here, like 38 minutes in, I'm still getting my farm. You know, it's just important. It's
I'll
important.
slip right through them.
Are we fighting blue or orange?
If I remember here, I wanted to help Vindicta, but I also had so much money and unsecured souls that I really wanted to just deposit it as quick as I can. I was trying to hurry up and buy stuff as fast as possible so I could help. Yeah, I remember I was having a hard time deciding what to buy. I
They
wasn't
tried
sure what to
shit.
get.
Wraith has no ult.
The OSIC aren't investigating me, right? Haze?
I see the enemy.
Alright, I'm done playing with
Oh, Mo comboed somebody.
They see me.
heal real quick. I have boost.
Cannot stop. The spirit is waiting to play my power grows. And
Get on my way back. Yeah, I'm back.
My path.
Oh fuck! I did not realize there were two up there. Careful, there's two on the second floor. We might have to back up here. If you guys get another kill, we're fine.
We have Rejuvenator. We should. It's better to fight this.
death brings consequences.
That's big, actually. Yeah, just keep pressure on. Good Ivy.
For the pile.
Okay, that's good. I traded for Talon in their base. It's just Geist and Paradox. Wraith's up in 7. Oh, are you shitting me? I think my Rejuvenator just expired.
Is exposed.
Whatever, that's still worth.
Finish their patron off.
Alright, sorry about that, guys. I ended up getting a phone call mid recording. that was something. But as you can see here, like the tables have turned. We barely even had to use a Rejuvenator buff. It decays over time, so it's not like a forever thing. So if you don't die within that time span, it'll just eventually go away. But it just gives you so much confidence on your push that it's just huge.
Focus the patron. Focus the patron. Focus the patron.
Yeah, even though like I didn't want to focus patron right away until like certain characters were dead, but it all worked out in the end anyway.
Well played.
It's just leaving that Infernus to potentially get back into Fountain and getting healed up, and then him coming out with his ult would have could have easily team wiped us. And man, it was just such a good match. It was just such a good match. As you can see, I ended up doing pretty good. I ended up having the most souls. It's not like a super hard carry, but I do think I played a massive part in us winning this match. Maybe that's just me being overconfident, but I just feel like, you know, I was shutting down the Infernus, not letting him get grinded up. I was just getting my picks. I feel like I was getting my picks very, very well. Even when I made a lot of bad decisions. If I didn't make as many bad decisions, I would have less deaths and maybe some more kills. But that's all for today, guys. I know I said I was going to let you guys just watch, but, I mean, I was enjoying rewatching the match. It was kind of fun to rewatch. It was a fun match. I had a lot of fun with that one. And it's probably one of my favorites so far. Well, I'll see you guys next time. Hopefully you guys liked the video. I know it's kind of a long one, but I appreciate you guys watching. Thank you. Goodbye.